folks, hey, welcome back to Dr. Sketch's lab. Last time on this video, we messed it up. The video quality was shite. So we're going to try to redo it, and I'm going to show you guys these figures once again. What figures are we talking about? Of course, we were talking about the Adventure Squad, released from Dollar Tree, which is awesome because after I did this video, you couldn't find these figures at any Dollar Tree. Any of them. Even the warehouse was sold out. So you guys have been buying these things like crazy. Which is awesome at the same time because it gives them some money, but at the same time it's not so awesome when you're trying to redo a video and you can't find these figures. So I looked all over God's kingdom. Sorry about the thumb. Looked all over God's kingdom trying to find these things. I finally found them at a Dollar Tree in Bodunk. So, yeah, that was a search, but it was a fun search. It was a fun search because I got to look at some other stuff. But so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna show you these guys up close, which is gonna be good. Here we go. Okay, so here you have them. You have the Adventure Squad crew. Let me see if I can get my Nick Cage there closer. Nick Cage, Superman. This is what I'm talking about here. Sorry. Ugh, hey. My Nick Cage, Superman. So, let's see if I can get him closer. I use old Nick to hold my glasses while I'm doing things. So, big shout out to Nick Cage for playing Superman in the Flash movie, and having that 3D mod, 3D print hold my glasses. So anyway, here they are, the Adventure Squad. Looks like, let me see if I can get this closer. There we go. That's a little better, don't you think? Okay, so we got these guys. This here is Manuel. Manuel. You know, reminds me of Die Fledermaus. You remember him? For those of you who are old enough to remember the Tick. Spoon! Yeah, they had a character called Die Fledermaus. Die Fledermaus. And, which is a type of bat-looking mouse thing. But anyway, later on in the remake of Tick, they had to remake him, and they named him Batmanuel, which is really funny because Batman, he's a Spanish guy, so Batmanuel, but which is hilarious. I mean, it's a Tick. You guys got to check it out. I think it's available on Amazon Prime. So this is Manuel, and he's a medic, and you know, these things they got basic paint. They got a little bit of a shine to them, a little bit of a gloss to them. Let me see if I can get my my pointer here so that I don't have to put my whole hand in the video. Ah! I'm throwing knives at myself. So you got this shiny looking paint here, and you got his Medipack here. It says it includes his rescue pack. You want to pay attention to these warnings on these packages. For starters, it's ages 3 and up. It's on my box, ages 3 and up. And then you've got the warning: choking hazard for small parts not intended for children under 3 years old. These guys are all one piece. There's no real small parts except for this that a child could choke on. But it does have this. It does have this medical pack. So you want to be real careful. These things they're just stuck on cardboard backers. They put the price right on it, manufactured right on it. They put the logo right on it. Everything's right on it. So just, you know, the cheapest imaginable packaging, which is okay because little kids are going to rip this open anyway. Right, kids? You're just going to rip this open, or mom and dad's going to rip it open. Get these little plastic bands on here holding them. But this thing's really cool because look, you can tell the articulation without even taking them off the package. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of articulation. You got 6 points of articulation because he bends his waist, bends his arms, bends his head, turns his head rather, and each of these legs are independent. They're not one piece like I mentioned in the last one. They are independent, so you can move these legs independently. So there's Manuel, and you can see some of the areas are shiny and some aren't. But these figures are just really cool. They're low detail, but they're really cool at the same time. And then we've got Marshall. Whoa, my backdrop's falling. So, there goes Manuel. Oh no. So, I guess they all wanted to come and be shown. So here's Marshall. And Marshall's a police officer. Kind of looks like Marshall's hat wants to come off here. That's not cool. But like I said, these are cheap manufactured toys. Yeah, it looks like Marshall's hat's trying to come off. I didn't even know that was on there like that. So apparently this hat was put on to this head. It's not one piece. So you can see there where it's trying to come off, which is kind of neat at the same time because it makes it easier to customize. But so this is Marshall, and he comes with this little waist grabber, I guess. It grabs the waist. They punch through the back of this cardboard with this tool, and you can see here, this is the handle that goes in Marshall's hand. So that's the handle that goes into Marshall's hand, and this is called the long arm of the law, which is pretty cool that they would name it. The long arm of the law. And these guys, like I said in the last video, they remind me of Rescue Heroes, and they got these big feet. If you notice, they got the big boots. Rescue Heroes had a similar style. Later on, after Rescue Heroes, because actually Rescue Heroes came out when I was a kid, in the 1970s, I believe, and they were little rescue guys. But then later on, they came out again, and they were big, bulky. I think they were like 6 or 7 inch figures, big, bulky figures. If you go back to the video where I did the first review here, you can see that the figures are bulky because I showed you a Billy Blazes from the New York 9/11 commemorative, and how he glowed in the dark and everything. So if you didn't see that video, go back and look for it. It's not the best quality video. That's why I'm doing this one. But I really wanted to show these figures off in a good way. So because these figures are good, and $125. I mean, come on, $125. You can't beat that unless you're giving them away for free, and even then that's not good, because then the company suffers. You don't want anything for free. You don't want people just giving stuff away, because that means that they're going out of business. You don't want that. We want businesses to thrive, because we want cool stuff like this coming through. You know, we want all kinds of cool stuff, so we want to give people business. Nothing's for free. You give money and they give you cool stuff. So for $125, this is what you get. You get these guys, and the 6 points of articulation, 1 from each arm, 1 from each leg, the head, and the head's on a swivel, and then you got the waist that it's actually part of the legs, and you got it turns down like that. So it's actually 5 points of articulation if you really want to get down to it, but we'll say 6. And then of course these each come with little accessory, 1 little accessory. And then the paint's not that great. You can see the paint has just kind of slopped on there, but that's okay. $125, man, $125. So that's Marshall. The next one is Freddy. And Freddy's a fireman, obviously. And he's got that cool cybernetic arm. Freddy also has this cool firefighter chief axe. And last time in this video, I mentioned that this is a solid piece. And man, it is. This is a solid axe. It's actually, these little accessories are actually better than most of the high-end figures that I've bought, their accessories, because these things are solid. They're solid pieces. And they're just awesome. And what I like about this guy, Freddy, is he's got this arm, and he's got these two little holes in here, but it's kind of painted yellow inside, so it almost looks like you've got LEDs in there. And it almost makes me want to put LEDs in there. But so he's really cool. You got Freddy, you got Manuel, you've got Marshall. Now we're going to introduce you to Marina. Marina, and if you notice, all these figures are diversified. You've got the African American. You've got African American back here with Marshall. You've got Manuel, which is Spanish. And then I'm guessing Freddy is Caucasian. I'm guessing he is. I'd like to see some Asian in here. Just, you know, just to shake it up a little bit. I'm not trying to go woke or anything. I like diversity. That's just who I am. I like a multiple, for lack of a better use of words, rainbow of characters. I like all different shades and colors, and it's just that's just who I am. I like a diverse action figures set. It just gives it more oomph. You know what I'm saying? Some of you you are cool with having the same figure over and over and over again. I'm not that way. But that's just me. That's just me. You do you, I'll do me. So this is Marina. And she includes these cool little speed swim fins. And that's it. That's all Marina comes with, is just those swim fins. And she too has the 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation with the bending waist. But what I like about these figures as well, if you notice on the back, they have these, let me see if I can turn this to you. They have these little screws inside. 2 screws hold them together. These 2 screws hold this figure completely together. If you undo these Phillip head screws, this whole figure will fall apart. You get the arms, you get the legs, you get 2 parts of the torso, the front and the back, and then you get the head. And then you can do whatever you want with them. You customize them or whatever. But also, this hole here, if you notice, you can like put a backpack or something in there, like a G.I. Joe backpack. I do 3D prints, and we'll get into that in the next video where I'm customizing these guys. But that's Marina. So you got Manuel, Marina, Marshall, and Freddy. And those are all your adventure squad. Let the adventure begin, guys. All from Dollar Tree, obviously. At $1.25. I am so sorry about the shaking camera. My mount came off. So we're gonna try to show you these guys all at once. So there they are. There's the adventure squad. Let the adventure begin. And each of them also have artwork on the back, which looks like they just took a picture of the figure. And we got all 4 of them here. So far there's only 4. That's okay. Plenty to play with. So there you have it. If you can, go out and get you a set, or 1 or 2 or all of them. Of course, kids, when I ask your parents, you don't, maybe you can earn the money or something. Who knows? But anyway, there they are. And, yeah, lots of fun. Lots of fun. So, hopefully, I'm sorry about the jiggling of the video. I'm trying to put my stand back on. There we go. Okay. So, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you guys will be able to get a set of these, or 1 or 2. But they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. And of course, stay tuned till the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more of these videos. And of course, share the crud out of this video. Tell your friends, hey, check out Dr. Sketch's lab because he's doing some cool stuff over there. We're gonna try to work on the camera situation because this is a mess. This is a mess. I shouldn't have to do 2 videos, but we're working on it. We're working on it over time. We're gonna get better equipment and such. But until then, we're just having fun, right, y'all? We're just having fun right here at Dr. Sketch's lab. So drop a comment below. Tell me if you enjoyed this video. Tell me if it was utter shite, or if you want to see more content from this. There's Billy Blazes back there in the back right there. So if you want to see more of this type of content, drop me a comment below and let me know. And until next time, thanks for stopping by the lab. Have a wonderful weekend. And to you dads out there, happy Father's Day.